Hello everyone, I'm Alex and I'm in London with a very special cultural tourist guide. One specialized in perfumes, who carries an extraordinary expertise not only in perfumery but also in history, art and savoir-faire. I'm talking about Olga, host of Perfume Walks, an exquisitely organized tour around London and its beautiful, extraordinary perfume stores. If you need to know anything about the history of British perfumery or any perfume store in London or literally anything about any perfume brand, ask her. How? Attending one of her tours, of course. They are really gorgeous. You will learn a lot. Today, however, I will ask her some things that you may be curious about, and surely I am. So, let's go straight to the questions I prepared for her. Petrouchenko, say it.
Petrouchenko.
Eh?
Petrouchenko.
Petrouchenko. Petrouchenko.
Yes.
Petrouchenko.
Petrouchenko.
Olga Petrouchenko. I don't know if I did it well. Thank you for accepting my invitation to this interview.
Oh, thank you for inviting me.
Very welcome to my place. And thank you for giving me some of your precious time for this interview, because I know how busy you are, especially in these last couple of weeks with so many perfume events in London.
Yes.
How are you doing today?
Well, I am happy to be here, and I've been doing all the editing this morning because we've just finished the National Fragrance Week.
Yes,
so I took a lot of videos, a lot of photos.
I can imagine.
I met a lot of new brands, so many things to share with perfume lovers.
Mm-hmm.
So I am more than happy to interrupt it and to travel to your place and to talk to you as well.
Mm-hmm.
So because in the evening I will be back editing again.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's start from the beginning, because I'm really curious about some things, because now your tours, your perfume walks are very successful, everyone knows you, and I would like actually to know how and when everything started, your education, your passion for perfumes, how this started in your life.
Yeah, it's a good question, because it's kind of a mystery for myself as well.
Okay.
Well, my educational background is English literature and language.
Oh, okay.
And then when I moved to the UK, I also studied in Birkbeck University, and I got a master's in marketing, communications, but perfumes were quite an unexpected passion for me as well.
But what prompted this interest for perfumes? How long ago?
Yeah, what I do remember though, it was about 8 or even 9 years ago.
Oh.
I went to an event organized by the Perfume Society, and it was a meeting with an amazing perfumer, Chantal Rose.
Okay.
So she came with her daughter, and in Devon, Fenwick, in Newbourne Street, there was a meeting with the perfumer. But I don't remember why I went there, how I learnt about this event. So, but I was there, and for the first time, I met a perfumer, and she was such a star, because if you read all the perfume that she made in her life before starting her own brand, Rose and Rose, you will see that she is a real star in perfumery. And she was so welcoming, she was so warm. She told interesting stories. We could take picture with her, and I think we were one of the first ever group who asked to sign our bottles.
Okay.
So because I think nobody has ever done it.
Yeah.
If you guys know about anybody who's done it before 2017, please let us know. But I think we were just the first one, and she was so surprised because we treated her as a rock star.
Okay.
And she was a rock star for us. And I remember that the perfume that I smelled was, well, a lot of perfumes that she presented were unusual for those times. They were too niche for my taste. So, but the one was special. It smelled like tea rose, and it was my grandmother's favorite scent. So, and it's called Acapella. I bought the bottle, and while I was buying this bottle that reminded me of my grandmother, there was another lady buying the same perfume. And we started chatting. We discovered that we were both Eastern European. We had a very similar background, cultural background. Her grandmother was actually using tea rose too.
Oh my God. So many coincidences.
Yeah, and I think she told me about a wonderful group of perfume lovers, and they were meeting maybe once a month. And we went together to one of the events, and it was really, really fun. And I think it was the times when Lise Öström, the one who wrote the book about the history of perfumes, was one of the first books of this kind, or even the first actually. So she was running the group. It was very fun. And when we talked with this lady, her name is Stella, of course we tried to remember what other perfumes our grandmothers were wearing. And we couldn't remember anything except tea rose, lily of the valley, and red Moscow, which was a huge success. Such an important perfume for the Soviet Union, for Russia. But we couldn't remember anything else, and we thought, London is such a big city, there should be somebody who would organize an event on vintage Soviet perfumes.
What year are you talking?
It was 2017.
Okay.
And of course nobody was organizing an event on like vintage
the only unique, the first one.
So and we decided to organize an evening talk and to research ourselves the whole history of Soviet perfumery. So we found a wonderful venue. We sent out the invites, and we had about 50 people. We did it in English, so it was open to everybody who lives in London. And we had a lot of non-Russian speakers attending the event. The research brought us to understand much better the connection between Russian perfumery and French perfumery. And when we were doing the research, we discovered, of course, a lot of perfume shops in London. And one of the huge discoveries was Floris. And when we went there for the first time and we saw their lovely museum, it opened a whole new world to us. So the perfume walks, actually, not only it started with talks, and the more perfume boutiques we discovered, and they were very welcoming. For example, Jovoy was one of the first who hosted events. It was not only about perfumery, it was cross-topic events, literature and perfumes.
Literature,
for example. So yes, Jovoy, this amazing boutique, collaborated with the project, and they hosted this amazing event.
This is what I like from your perfume box, that you mix not only the perfumes, but also you talk about history, about art. It's
wine.
So
we talk about wine sometimes as well.
Wine is so educational, it's very, very nice.
Yes. So the first perfume walks were just walks from boutique to boutique with friends. But then, so my husband said, "You are a tour guide. You need to add it to the tours."
Yeah.
So when we were just wandering from one shop to another, gallivanting from Hello Nick, from gallivanting from one shop to another. It could last the whole Saturday. I was working in the office, so Saturday and Sundays were my only days off.
Yeah.
So I could do it for the whole day. But when it became a business project, we needed to reduce the hours. So now the walk lasts about 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
But don't get scared. You've experienced it. Did you feel the 3 hours?
No, it's run very quickly.
Exactly.
Because it's so fun, so much information.
Exactly. So you don't feel 3 hours.
No, you don't. Absolutely.
Exactly. And we cover maybe a mile only. So it's not actually a walk. I had a guest one said, "Oh, I've got I put on trainers because you say perfume walk. So how much will we walk?" And they said less than a mile.
It's not that much.
Exactly. So it was a very slow development. We never had any plans to make it big, but it grew on its own.
Yeah.
And I remember from that first talk on the vintage Soviet perfumery, the ideas started just popping into our heads, and from now for about 8 years. Yes, the project will celebrate 8 years in May this year. So it's been just the continuous of new projects, new perfume discoveries, and now we have, for example, wine tasting.
We will talk about new projects at the end.
Okay,
Wait a bit, because if you say the news now, people leave. So don't tell. But there are many news, many new projects, exciting new perfume works. So stay until the end. And also, you talk about languages, about your Russian origins, and I don't know if you still are doing this in both languages, English and Russian?
And Italian.
Okay.
Because I lived in Italy for 15 years, so these tools are available in English, Italian and Russian.
Amazing. So, Italian, Russian, here you have your expert in perfumes. You have actually your, let's say, signature tours, but I think you often organize some special ones, like new perfume launches, or maybe specific seasons like Valentine's, Christmas, or for now, for spring. So I really feel like being in contact with you keeps me totally updated about everything happening in London about the art of perfumery. But I would like you to tell me about some of your signature tours for spring, for example. Anything special or, I don't know, exciting for spring?
Yes, we do. Yes, exciting things are coming in spring for sure, but they're not seasonal. We do have St. Valentine's walk, or for example, the walk closer to Christmas to find the scent to celebrate, right? Or the Valentine's walk is more centered on rose, of course, the symbol of Valentine's Day.
And love.
And love. So it's rose and vanilla, of course, and chocolates. Yeah. But most of the one-time events, bespoke events, are crafted around the launch of a new perfume. For example, we've got an amazing collaboration with Agent de Parfum, who distribute Hugh Parsons. And every time they launch a new perfume, we organise a walk in central London, because all the perfumes are named after the iconic places in London. So they've just launched Carnaby Street, so we've added one of the stops, a new stop to the tour in Carnaby Street. Or, for example, I had very interesting collab with Electimus, and Electimus is all inspired by classical or ancient Roman history and art. So London is blessed to be actually founded by Romans, and there are still a lot of things to see, ancient Roman things to see in the city of London. So we had this collab with Electimus. So it's a historical tour, but we also smell perfumes inspired by some of the places in London. Or memoirs, for example, Royal London History with Memoirs, which is a London-based perfume brand. And in April, we are having a new tour in Soho, because we have Collage Parfum coming from Romania, and their perfumes are wild, absolutely wild. And we couldn't think about any other place in London to offer the walk. Soho is the best place for Collage. So they will be coming to exhibit at the Niche show at the end of April, and there will be a tour with their fragrances. So another thing that we do, and it depends on the festivities, but in a very funny way, we do perfume swaps. Sometimes we get too many perfumes that we do not wear at the end as a gift, so there will be a swap after Easter at the end of April. And by the way, I've got it right here. So on the 26th of April, which is Sunday, there will be a perfume swap, and you can find all the details on Eventbrite. And then, of course, at the end of May, there will be the Barnes Fragrance Fair, which is an amazing celebration of independent perfumes. So I will be there too, because I'm doing a scented walk in Barnes. It's a great way to smell some of the perfumes from the brands exhibiting at the fair, but not in the closed shed.
Olga, tell me a bit about some of the perfume shops you work with, and also I would like to know something about these workshops that you co-organize with, for example, Parfum Le Dance.
Well, yes, we have a lot of collaborators. We are so blessed with brands welcoming the walks. And you mentioned Parfum Le Dance, by the way. Congratulations, guys, for the first year in London.
Oh yes, beautiful, beautiful perfume store in Richmond, London. And it has such a beautiful selection of niche perfumery.
Yes,
she's very knowledgeable, and
some exclusives as well. Talking about the workshops,
yes.
Sometimes we organize workshops centered on one brand. It's lovely to see the community, meet people from another part of the city, and to every time you talk about something, you deepen your knowledge, you research on this perfume brand.
Yeah, I remember I attended one with Manos Garakinis, the Greek brand, and he was there. He was such a nice man. It was amazing. And also Terra is in her shop, very welcoming, amazing host, giving so beautiful Turkish and Italian food. Yes.
Yeah. So there's always a lot to eat and a lot to drink and a lot to smell. And yes, we do the in-depth discovery of various brands that she sells in the shop. So other things that we do, so there was a collaboration with Olivia from Olfactivo. It was Sip and Sniff. There are a lot of collabs. For example, we visit sometimes the perfumers based in London, and we had such an amazing day at Sarah McCartney's studio lab in Hammersmith.
It is in Hammersmith. Yeah.
Oh my God, she knows so much and she's got an amazing sense of humor. So we actually,
Yeah.
she could talk.
Very British sense of humor.
Yes, amazing. So she could talk for hours, and we could listen to her for hours. It was wonderful. And a couple of years ago, we had kind of a mini Christmas celebration at Sarah Baker's. I think we need to repeat the Sarah Baker's because just the way she talks is a show.
She's like an actress.
She's like an actress.
She's an artist.
She's an artist, she's an actress, and
the
perfumes are amazing.
And I attended actually numerous of your perfume walks, and I especially remember one of the perfume stores. I think it was Ormond Jane. They are very welcoming too, and I remember they gave us a glass of sparkling wine and something also to eat, some snacks. And this makes everything so much warm, so much friendly.
We finish very often the tour there, so people are already a little bit tired. They've smelled a lot of perfumes before, but when they sit down in that gorgeous boutiques, have a glass of prosecco and a chocolate, it looks like they've got energy back again.
Totally.
Yeah, and people usually stay there for much longer than the walk, just discovering all the scents. Yeah, we've had an amazing relationship with the Ormond Jane and Linda Pilkington, the founder, is very supportive.
Yes.
And the people who work for her are just like family now. So it's a warm welcome. And usually we visit a lot of boutiques that people are usually scared to enter.
Okay.
Because the boutiques may look a little bit too posh.
They are indeed. They are quite posh.
They are. But I think we all have this complex of what was the name with Julia Roberts, the beautiful woman? No, what's
Pretty Woman.
Pretty Woman. Yes, wonderful. So we all have the complex of the pretty woman.
Yes.
So we are afraid to enter the shop, and then we're treated like a loser. So my biggest surprise was that people maybe visit the shop for the first time, or they were afraid to enter because it looked too formal.
And sometimes you feel that if you go into the shop, you have to buy something.
Yes, you don't have to buy something.
You have to buy something. Exactly. So you don't feel free to just go to enjoy the place and smell the perfumes, because maybe you are a bit ashamed that that day you will not buy anything.
You don't live up to the expectation. Right.
The perfume walk, it's an amazing opportunity to see everything, visit the store, smell all the perfumes, listen to the stories, and maybe you can buy something, maybe not, but you will not feel this, shame.
Exactly. So yes, we have a really good relationship with Roger Dove, and now they have a bigger store, so we can go there with a bigger group. And a lovely Santa Maria Novella's boutique. With almost 1,000 years of history. Not the boutique, but the brand.
Yes.
Well,
it is Italian, right?
It's Italian, and it's based in Florence. It started there, and it's still there. Actually, my problem as a storyteller is to choose what to tell people, because their story is so rich, but I can't just bombard people with information. So sometimes my story is different because I can see what people are more interested in, the story or the perfumes. Are they looking for a new perfume for themselves? So I try to understand what scents they like and to direct them towards perfumes that they might like to discover. And then, of course, Flores. Flores is a place where you can spend an hour. I can talk about Flores for ages, and I'm so glad we have them. It's the oldest perfume boutique in London.
Yeah.
So it's just
so much history.
It's just a time travel machine. You go inside and you find yourself in. Well, now you can see the furniture, so you find yourself in kind of Victorian England. We have an amazing relationship with Diptyque, and we visit their maison.
This story. Yes, the story is like a big mansion.
Exactly, it's absolutely 2-floor boutique that looks like a
coffee shop too. They have a coffee shop.
They do?
Yeah, upstairs.
Oh, really? No.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Yes.
I didn't know that. I see. How many things to discover. And we do collaborate with independent brands. For example, each guest receives a goodie bag with samples. And some of them come from the brands that are can be found nowhere in the shops, because they are true indie brands. The goodie bag was a great way to allow Londoners to discover their scents.
Yeah, it's the best way.
Yeah,
you can't just try it maybe in the perfume store, because there are so many different smells there. You can't really see how it is in your skin until you have the sample, and at home after the bath you spray it in your skin and maybe wait 1-2 hours, and then you will be ready to know if you like it or not. This is my opinion. It's like a process. It's a long process. It's not just in the perfume store, I like it here, but then you try it at home and you don't like, or then you smell it after 2 hours and you don't like it
at all.
Don't do this.
Yeah, and one of the first partnership that we had for the goodie bags was with Accolade.
Yeah.
And Anjum, who is the founder and owner of Accolade Parfum, was maybe one of the first sponsors who actually believed in the perfume walks, and she provided the goodie bags and the samples of all the perfumes that she distributes in the UK. It feels sometimes that I just jumped into this fast-moving train. It would go without me, but I was given the opportunity to be in it. Or on it. Are you in the train or on the train?
I never know if I have to use either or not. Sorry.
Question for the English speakers. On it or in the train or on the train?
I have no idea. Even they don't know. They just say or they don't know how to explain.
Please write down the way the correct way of saying. So yes, and I feel very lucky. I feel very lucky.
No, you're not lucky. You are not lucky. You are a very hard worker, and you have this savoir-faire. You have this grace to do it right, and your English is amazing.
Thank you very much.
Your English is amazing. When I met you, I thought you were British. So it's well deserved. It's not luck.
Yeah.
It's hard work.
I can call hard work my previous job in the office.
Yeah, of course. I know how to.
So this work
perfectly understand.
Yeah, can be physically challenging sometimes, but it doesn't feel like hard work.
Yes. But I don't mean hard work like it is difficult. I mean hard work like you have a lot of study and training behind you, and there are a lot of passion, and your heart is there. And
that's true.
I can see, and this is hard work, but hard work in the good way. Olga, I'm an absolute fragrance lover, but honestly, lately I've been feeling a bit overwhelmed about the amount of new fragrances, new brands, new everything launching every single year, or I would say every single month. What's your opinion about this?
I would be happy if these perfumes would have been more
Artistic?
unforgettable.
Okay.
But a lot of the launches just smell the same.
Exactly, they don't contribute with anything new.
No, I think some perfume brands try to venture into this industry, and they disappear very quickly.
Yeah.
But there are unforgettable perfume houses that we discover from time to time. For example, there was the one I smelled at Parfum Thomas de Monaco. Every perfume you smell from the collection is unique and amazing. Or, for example,
I love Seven Gates.
Seven Gates.
Oh,
Yeah, this is the Turkish one.
The
Yeah,
Turkish
seven-
one.
yeah.
This is such a
Yeah.
unique. Every single perfume is very unique and amazing.
Yeah, that's true.
I love it.
That's true.
And I don't think it's very old. This fragrance, this brand. I think it has maybe 3-4 years of life.
Yes.
And for me, it's really different.
Yes. So another perfume brand that I would mention, Santa Eulalia from Barcelona.
Yes.
A very, very well. I think it doesn't sound nice to call a brand an easy pleaser, but I actually mean
Crowd pleaser. No, it's worse.
no. It's so easy to love their fragrances. I mean, like ex nihilo. But like every perfume that you smell, you want to wear it. I don't know. They just found the formula, the winning formula of a very pleasing perfume. You want to wear them.
So for you who are watching, you will find down below the link anyway, so you can check there. And I really strongly recommend you to book for this perfume walks because they are amazing. If you are in London, I strongly recommend. If you are not in London, please take the trip and come to London and go to the perfume walk. Don't miss it. No excuses.
And yes, and there will be more events added soon. For example, it's a wonderful idea to have scented dinners when you just share your meal with friends in a lovely restaurant and you talk to a perfumer or to a brand owner.
Okay, Olga. Unfortunately, we have to finish already, and I would like to really say thank you for accepting my invitation. Thank you for your kindness, for your knowledge, your endless knowledge, and I really hope you felt good and relaxed here with me. And I hope to see you soon in one of these perfume walks. And also don't forget, you who are watching, to check the link down below and you will find all the information. I hope you are interested in one of the perfume walks. If not, it's okay too.
Thank you, Alex. You are the perfume enthusiast that actually makes it whole world of fragrance community more welcoming. So thank you very much. Thank you for allowing me to talk about what I'm passionate about. And
I really find your work very good, very unique, and very well done.
Thank you very much for having me here.
Thank you.